Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations. Vessel ID acknowledged. Port 1 cleared for docking. Welcome home to the Vigilance. Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Yeah, listen to him, carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, he hates to repeat himself. Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any time on the ship's cleaning detail. I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, it's one of the toughest ships in the UC's arsenal. All right, this way, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about
Conde's on level 2.
Damn.
Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you. It's like walking down the aisle. Nothing starts until you see
We don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck. I'm not authorized to answer your questions. If you have any questions, save them for Commander Akande. The Commander can handle any of your questions. If you have any questions, save them for Commander Akande.
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Hello. Okay. Hello. Excuse me. Hey. Yes. Pardon. I woke up and my family's all in the UC Navy, but being SysDef, I got bragging rights. I haven't seen my family in a while, but the mission takes priority. United Colony System Defense at your service. Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out for grav jump and patrol high-traffic orbitals for fleet. The fleet call us sharks. They know what happens when we see red. Yes? Commander Akande is the heart and soul of UC SysDef. I'd follow him to the ends of the galaxy.
I am the moth back to work, then.
The fleet call us sharks. They know what happens when we see red.
Howdy. Okay, hello. Hello. You met Archangel? That guy's a real cocky bastard. Glad he's on. Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded. SysDef Marines are the best of the best. Pardon. Excuse me.
Go on. You can always come back and chat later. Nobody here's going anywhere. You can always come back and you can always come back and chat later. Nobody here. You can always you can all 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 you can you can always you can go on. You can always come back and chat later. Nobody here's going anywhere.
I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri from Officer Petrosian the other day. The man takes his job very seriously.
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Yes. What? United Colony System Defense at your service. Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out for grav jump and patrol high-traffic orbitals for fleet. The Vigilance is a state-of-the-art warship. Anyone that gets on the wrong end of her guns is gonna have a bad time. Commander Ikonde is the heart and soul of UC SysDef. I'd follow him to the ends of the galaxy. I haven't seen my family in a while, but the mission takes priority. Hey.
Yes? The Vigilance is our flagship. Where it goes, fleet run. Do what Commander Ikonde says, and you'll go far. Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow. Howdy. Yes? Most of our operations team graduated top of their class at the Academy. If there's fleet out there, we'll find them. Hello. Okay, hello.
Howdy.
Yes? Well, I got mess hall duty next week. Everybody's gotta take their turn. I could have joined any division of the UC Navy. I chose SysDef. Pardon me. Hey. Excuse me. Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will be a better place.
Howdy.
Operations does good work. If any fleet are setting up outposts out there, it's only a matter of time before we take them down. Hey. Yes? What?
Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will be a better place.
Commander Ikonde needs to speak to you. Immediately. Your priority right now is being briefed by Commander Ikonde. We'll talk later.
Yes?
Now's not the time. We'll speak after you've been briefed by Commander Ikonde.
Excuse me.
Now's not the time. We'll speak after you've been briefed by Commander Ikonde.
Okay. Hello? We hunt piracy all across the galaxy. Drank too much coffee last night. Need to swap shifts. Pardon. The fleet killed a buddy of mine. This is more than a job for me. Yes? Lost a bet to one of the officers. I've got mob duty now on my birthday. It's gonna suck. We hunt piracy all across the galaxy.
Excuse me.
Yes, my captain? Let me know if you want to talk some more.
Okay, hello.
Yes. What?
Can we try and focus on the matter at hand, please?
Hey,
I'm a bit busy at the moment. I'm a bit busy at the moment, but we'll talk later.
Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure she'll keep our T's crossed and guns loaded.
Talk later, okay? I'm a bit busy at the moment, but we'll talk later, okay? I'm a bit busy at the moment, but we'll talk later, okay?
Howdy. Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow.
pardon.
Hello. Drank too much coffee last night. I need to swap shifts. Excuse me. Hey.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle big picture stuff, we deal specifically with pirates. Since you're already involved with the Vanguard, I don't have to underline how important your contribution will be to the security of our spaceways. It appears he's certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDev's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. We are currently in the Sol system, in deep orbit around Phobos. As to why, I'll explain momentarily. That's strange. According to your file, you've encountered them before. On Vectera specifically. They were the pirates that attacked your mining outpost? I'm surprised you don't remember. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. Well, it's the best we've got. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, I would have told Commander Tuala to send someone else. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. Fine. Whatever gets the job done. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one theme: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that? To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. I don't want promises. I'm just asking you to think. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place. Then you do what you have to do. The Crimson Fleet has the potential to kill hundreds, even thousands of people per year. If it takes a few deaths to maintain your cover, then so be it. But only as an absolutely final resort. This is not a licensed killing spree. Understood? That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles, rather than blowing holes in them. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines. All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough, beyond that, you're completely on your own. As you were.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. What? No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine. Yes, of course. And your actions will be duly noted in your records. I'll see to that personally. Speaking of which, that reminds me of something else you need to know. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. That's a fine point, but in my defense, I was under orders to make sure we weren't pulling some kind of psycho into the mix. And honestly, there are far bigger things at stake than my personal feelings towards the Crimson Fleet. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, hello. Pardon.
dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Yes? Howdy.
If you need, I hope you understand everything you've been told. It could save your life. We'll be here if you need us.
Yes? What?
Pardon.
Yes?
Okay, hello. Hello.
Yes? What? Hey.
Is there anything? We'll be keeping them close at hand if you're feeling free. Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security. Of course, if we find out you tried to well, I don't think I need to. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Excuse me. Howdy. Okay, hello.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Oh my god! I'm literally waiting!
Used to think I was Vanguard material. Till I discovered
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Here's an idea. Why don't you shout that louder so everyone at UC Security hears? Either show me what you're trying to unload or get the hell out of here. Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got? No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak 1 kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia Trail.
Careful around the equipment. Don't want to lose an arm or something.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Pipe down! What the hell's the matter with you? You want to get us both thrown into lockup? Look, I don't know what that big-mouth Saoirse told you, but I keep who I run with a secret in public. And I suggest you do the same. Now, do you want my help moving your product, or not? Yeah, well, she isn't running the show here. I am. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. Probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Feel free to throw as many credits in my face as you want, but that isn't the point. We need to make an example out of this guy. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place. What now? Oh, I can't believe I need to spell this out for you, but here goes. You're doing me a favor, and in return, I'm doing you a favor. There are no free rides. That's how shit works around here. The sooner you learn that, the sooner you stand to make some serious money with us. What? Get the hell out of here, smartass. Just because I kicked a few credits Carl's way doesn't mean I'm opening a goddamn bank. What? Get the hell out of here, smartass. Just because I kicked a few credits Carl's way doesn't mean I'm opening a goddamn bank.
I like to think of myself as your emotional support.
Red, orange, everything's red. Just fine.
There are many stories and films about demons, boss.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right? Holy crap. Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
Look at you, Three-Star Ranger. Deputized and very proud of
The City of Sidonia recommends checking your filtration every 2 weeks.
Procedure 05799.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name. Off we go to another adventure. I'm in the mood for a mocha machia. Following your lead.
Is Mars treating you well?
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent.
The new equipment is great. I finally feel like...
Have something for me? Don't start that crap with me. I'm in no mood. Did you bring me the money Fielding owes me, or do I need to pay him a visit myself? Then get back out there and stop wasting my time. Have something for me? Don't start that crap with me. I'm in no mood. Did you bring me the money Fielding owes me, or do I need to pay him a visit myself? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Well, damn. If you want to make a name for yourself in this racket, you can't pull any punches. Still, you got my credits back, so it's not a complete loss. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.